I'm not talking about this just so we could get straight into political because I definitely don't want to do that yet. I
Fuck
don't have the
Trump.
brain capacity for
No,
that
we
right
can make
now.
it political. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, bro. One time I was like scrolling through TikTok and a live was recommended. You know how like if you're scrolling through videos and then a live will pop up, and normally it's like girls on the beach. No, I'm just joking.
I was about
Normally
to
it's
say,
like
yo,
normally it's video game stuff. It's like
just
it's
titty
always
streamers?
video game. Yeah, titty streamers, bro. All day. You scroll through my TikTok, it's titty streamers. No, honestly, if you scroll through my TikTok, it's a lot of dogs and like sentimental shit. But anyways,
Oh, that's nice.
so I was scrolling through, and like it recommended me. Like you ever see when like one side of it is one person and then it's like six people, like six little panels on the other side,
like little individual squares.
and I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I saw her little icon right there, so I was like, what? And then I was like listening, and they're like, yeah, they don't understand that the federal tax, and I'm like, all right, next, like, get the fuck out of here for that shit. And it's happened more and more often, so that's why I'm surprised she didn't hit you up. I know she texted the group and said she was gonna message me or call me today for like insight on how to start a podcast, but you literally work with her. I don't understand why she wouldn't call you or why she wouldn't talk to you about it.
She just likes you more. Come on,
Don't
man.
they all? I just play.
No, I mean, I think that's why. But I mean, like, we have a podcast. You're not like oblivious. You know how all of this stuff works. So.
All right. Well, hit us with the intro, D, since you have some bad news for the
Listen, everybody.
folks at
I
home.
know you come for the eccentric, enthusiastic, whimsical intros that I do, but here we are on a day where I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't pull one off. But I appreciate everybody for watching. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the usual Tuesdays. This is Save Corpse, you already know. And let's get started.
He said he couldn't pull one off, but he definitely rubbed one out.
There we go. Got to. I could always do that.
I did get a message from Kelly today that she received her shorts in the mail, and it makes me want them even more. It's crazy that I don't have a piece of merchandise that says my name on it, and I need to get that. Matter of fact, I'm going to buy them this weekend. So shout out to fucking Kelly, because I need some shorts with my logo on it.
With your logo on it. I got to...
Hold on. I got real quick. Let me check the temperature in the room real quick. Is everybody's mood down today?
Down?
Maybe not mood, but is everybody at a very low vibe today?
I think so. I mean, I've just been chilling,
Corpse, you had a low vibe?
No, I'm good.
I'm at a low vibe. I'm at a low vibe today too, bro. I've been up since 5:45. Like,
jeez.
Why are you guys operating out of low frequencies, man? You guys got to get those frequencies up, bro.
I don't know. I need somebody to turn me up, dog.
I'm just
you guys need to be turned up over those fucking pyramids, bro. All the conspiracy theories are coming true. Have you guys looked up Project Sunstreak? Somebody give that a Google. Somebody, anybody. Real life CIA documents.
It's on the internet, so it's got to be true.
No, CIA.gov. You can literally find it.
This looks fake. This PDF file looks fake.
No, it's a real life CIA.gov released. There's always a bunch of projects that get declassified, like the Project Stargate. That was a real project.
This looks like some SpongeBob ass shit.
Stargate,
right
like
here. Why is it stamped crooked? I don't get it. We're in the digital age. What the fuck is going on?
Project Stargate was a project that they worked up around. Bro, there's a lot. Oh my god. And what's funny, hold on, I want to say on Sunstreak first, is because I got fucked up when I first looked into it because they were talking about remote viewers, right? And I have a friend who I don't want to say too much. I have a friend who works in the government, right? And builds military crafts and other stuff, right? And he was talking to me about remote viewers and what my opinion was on that. And I was like, you're fucking tripping. Like, I don't believe in that. Like, that's fucking crazy. It's like, no, it's real. Like, it's like the military is like really working on that type of stuff. And there's actually listed and written techniques. If you go out and look abroad, there's actually techniques written to where you can achieve said goals. So you just wait, dude. The pyramids was a fucking. I'm telling you, guys. I'm telling you, bro. It was a chamber.
Fuck,
It was
I forgot to bring aluminum foil in here today. I was gonna bring aluminum foil in here today too.
just saying.
I'm trying to read up a little
just-
bit on it, but it just sounds like, I don't know, like some sort of psychic something connection to try to find the Ark of the Covenant.
Yes, from using remote viewing.
Remote viewing. So basically, they were trying to figure out whether or not somebody could psychically find the Ark of the Covenant. Is that what it is?
I don't even want to say psychically. The tests that they were doing on said people was you were getting like 90 between 90 and like 98% accuracy rates, right, on images drawn on a piece of paper, right? So they would draw on a piece of paper, they'd put it in an envelope, and then the quote unquote subject would have to draw and imitate whatever it was. Bro, and the one video I was watching, the dude was off by like
Oh, I seen this shit. I seen it. I know what the fuck you're talking about. I seen it.
insane, like insane complexity, bro, of when you're talking about psychic versus no, we're talking about remote viewers. This is way different. Way different.
I'm trying to read up on it. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, hold on. While Damo reads up on that, can you attack us again like you were in the green room? Because I need to hear this bullshit that you were spewing about Damien and I.
Yeah, what the fuck? I don't know what's going on. I don't know. When did
Oh.
he attack us?
Drake's new fucking music video.
Oh, who calling my phone? Who calling that shit? Come on, bro. Hey, it's a good song though. I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
I hate that
like
fucking
that
song.
song.
I
like
hate
that
that fucking song.
Who?
I
who?
fucking hate it. But what
I
the
like
fuck
him.
is the hype about it?
I like him better when he's rapping, but there's definitely some shots.
That it got shot on IMAX and
Oh,
they
Got shot
they
on
were filmed-
IMAX?
Yeah, the video was produced on like IMAX or whatever. And I guess there was this thing where there were there was like a shot of 3 owls on this
it was
like
6 hours.
5G pole or whatever, or like some abnormal number of owls, and it's supposed to be representing all the people from OVO.
Abnormal? Why is it abnormal?
Like, well, it's abnormal because there's a correlation between the owls and the fucking it's like members of OVO, or it was like members of like a certain group, or like they're getting super subliminal with it, and I was like, okay, that's cool, but the song was not any good. Like, you know,
I thought the
like,
song was sick. I like just as like a song.
Snick
just
is like a crazy word for that song.
like
That
most
song
of that
sucks
album.
ass.
The most of that album.
Is it
It's just a little boppy song, bro. It doesn't have to
No,
have
it-
meaning for everything.
bro.
All I'm saying is that the most of that album was ass, cheeks, booty. No need to re-listen. Nope, it was ass. That song was awesome. And Give Me a Hug, maybe. But even that one, I don't really like listening
You
to.
would say, "Give me a hug." You, where's my hug at, motherfucker?
So where my hug at? I only do that to you and Corpse, okay? That's it.
Yeah, I could give a fuck about that fucking music video. Honestly,
What do
I
you-
have no idea what the fuck's going on.
What
about
do you think about the lawsuits that he's been drawing to UMG and Kendrick? Let's be honest, it's to Kendrick too.
it? I
Does
mean, it makes sense.
does it like change your view on Drake at
No.
all?
No,
Why?
because he's contracted with these motherfuckers. If there's any foul play, I don't think it even has to do with. Okay, it absolutely has to do with the fact that there was a battle going on, right? But if there was any foul play by a company that he has a contract with for like $400 million based on some type of revenue or streams or whatever the fuck the case may be,
Mhm.
absolutely I would sue the fuck out of them.
But I don't know. I just don't know on what basis does he have that? I mean, he's going kind of based off of assumption, it sounds like, and then he's trying to do in discovery find his evidence. I guess.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
I feel like,
He suspects that there's foul play, therefore there is a lawsuit.
but like under what? Like, what's the reasonable? Like,
What do you mean plays?
whenever you get, huh? What does
What do
that
you
have to
mean
do with
plays?
anything?
What do you mean?
Revenue.
That's the base of the lawsuit.
yeah.
The basis of the lawsuit is that Kendrick's songs were getting pushed out more than Drake's were by the company that he's contracted.
Well, but the thing is, though, right, is what I think they're going to end up having to do is start opening up the books and start saying, okay, well, for them to throttle Drake and boost Kendrick, right, there's a financial obligation there, right? So UMG has to go in there. They got to pay Spotify. They got to pay Apple to, get their music up there and all this shit. And they pay them a little bit of money, right? They pay them a little bit of money on the back end to make sure that certain artists end up in certain algorithms. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, look up Google ads and Facebook ads. Like, it's very easy when you're talking about ad money, right? But when you're dropping millions of dollars, you go into offices and talk to these type of people. You know what I mean? You don't do that behind your laptop. So I think the problem is that what if Drake's advertising spend is predicated off of a certain agreement? That's one thing. But if his ad spend and ad all that obligations is just based off of however UMG feels, then he's fucked. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's fucked. You're fucked, bro, because they spend that ad revenue, they spend that allocated money, that budget, however they want at that rate. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what sucks about when you don't. I mean, I know Drake knows his deals and how it works, but that's the only thing. Like, I mean, obviously, to take it to a lawsuit, there's something there that his team has found, but I don't think it changes anything about him, right? And I don't think it really changes anything about the outcome of how we all saw how that boiled out, because we all listened to the same songs.
And at the end of the day, Kendrick literally in front of millions and millions and millions and millions of people said, "Say Drake, I heard you like them young," and did not get sued for it. So it's not about the battle.
He's getting sued for it though. In like the case,
I never saw.
In the case, they're referencing
about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're not even necessarily about the Super Bowl. That phrase in and of itself.
That's what I'm talking about.
But that phrase in and of itself, I mean, the Super Bowl is tied into that, right? Because that also happened. But the phrase in and of itself from that song is being questioned as
defamation of character, which it is.
I believe. Well,
how can it not be?
Sure.
Can't be.
Why can it not be?
Bro, we're talking about a hip hop song.
It doesn't matter. It's been the hip hop music has been used to put people away.
I would understand. I would see, but that's what's crazy because, okay, you might have a handful of rappers who are like that. Drake ain't like that, right? Like, he ain't like
Drake
that.
Ain't like what though? Because he's like that. If you want to talk about money, if you want to talk about popularity,
like, no, I'm talking about like gang shit.
Like,
I'm talking about like gang shit. He ain't. So why are we prosecuting somebody who got made into a rapper, right? Versus somebody
made into a rapper is crazy, bro. Come on now, let's put some respect on the man's name a little bit at least. He's one of the biggest rappers of our time. He was not made into a rapper. The man.
Because this is what I was going to say. Hold on. Because this is what I was going to say about my whole thing with Drake. I care less about Drake and Kendrick. I am more interested in the fans now, right? Because the fans are still trying to push this weird image that he's like Casanova in them 8 Trade, like he's Jay Prince, like he's somebody like a Jay. No, he's not. No fucking Jay Prince, bro. He's a rap boy, right? Like.
You don't know that though. He might be like that. We didn't know Diddy was fucking doing all this shit for how long.
We all knew that. Everybody knew that.
I had no clue.
Everybody. Cisco, come on, dog. Everybody knew that.
I didn't know that, but that's because I wasn't into the music shit.
I had no clue.
When's the last time Jay Prince somebody?
I know 50 was like throwing shots, but look at the people that Drake surrounds himself. You don't think there's guilt by association at some point when it comes to that?
Did Eazy-E sue Cube? Did Cube sue NWA? Nas literally said, "Fuck Jay-Z," right? You been on my dick, right? Like, literally called him a dick sucker, all this shit, called him all these fucking things. And
yeah, but be calling somebody a dick sucker and saying that somebody is a pedophile are two different things, and one is defamation of character.
What about saying that you'll murder someone?
I mean, some people. That's not defamation of character, though, bro.
But is that
That's my
is-
argument. Is that the lawsuit could be for defamation of character, and it's a valid lawsuit.
I don't. He did
I don't
not
know,
go to a business.
Yeah, I don't know.
saying
If it's
these
hold on,
things.
give me 2 seconds.
Drake is a business in himself. He's a
He
brand.
didn't- He didn't go. No, I'm saying like he didn't go to a UMG. Like they're all in a meeting talking about no, do not sign this guy because he's a pedophile. We're talking about rap lyrics.
Yeah,
We're
but
talking
he's
about
still
rap
in. He's still in negotiations for his contract with UMG. That's where all of this lawsuit stems from. It's a $400 million contract. You gonna tell me right now if somebody was playing with your money, $400 million, you're not suing?
But the thing,
You're not about to be active out here in the streets if for $400 million you're about to give up.
but it's
that
so
money
stupid. Why?
being
Why?
active?
Then why
put
get
on a
into a
lawsuit.
battle that you might lose? Why take that type of risk if you're right on the cusp of renegotiation?
With a lawsuit, and then that's my
Because
thing.
he
talking
probably
about-
thought that it would revamp and give them more of a reason.
And
to
then when
hurry
he
up and
did, when
let the
it
ink
didn't
dry.
do that, I mean, like that risk was always there. That risk was always there.
The thing-
Wait,
yeah.
the risk of what?
Of,
Defamation?
no, not of defamation, of loss of brand, like just wanting that brand on your shit. That was always there because there's two
loss-
sides
a loss
to a
ain't gonna
battle,
do
and one
that.
of them is losing.
But a loss isn't gonna do that for
That's
the
what-
biggest fucking rapper.
That's
in the
what's
world,
happening
bro.
right now, though. And he's making it worse
Didn't
with the
Drake
lawsuits.
Call him, and didn't Drake also allude that he, was beating his wife or some other shit?
He did say that. That in and of itself is probably defamatory too.
Was there not?
Did he say that he hit her or did he allude to it?
He
'Cause
said
that's-
when you hit your what did he say? The line was like when you put your hands on your girl, is that self defense because she's bigger than you? That's literally pretty verbatim.
Well, Kendrick has a reason for a defamation lawsuit too. I'm not.
And even
You're,
then, he
you're
still,
giving
like,
me all these examples, but you're not solidifying that what I'm saying is fact.
I think
I'm
Calling
not gonna
somebody a
solidify what
pedophile.
you Fact. I'm not going to.
It is. It is fact. It is not fact what I'm saying.
I think there's a
It
certain
is defamation of
line.
character.
There's a certain line. I'd have to look it up. I've heard it somewhere that there's a certain line to a defamation suit that is really hard for public figures to win in those cases because they have to be super there are clear rules, I believe.
Like Casanova, right? Like Casanova and them and all those dudes with 6ix9ine, they got busted for sure, right? And they alluded to those lyrics. Same thing with Young Thug, but Young Thug's free. Casanova and them still got busted, right? Because there was other applicable evidence caught red-handed doing said acts. That's where it all
You're relating
unravels.
two separate things, though. You're talking about guns and drug charges that these guys were put in a RICO case. I'm talking about a guy calling somebody else a pedophile.
And to be defamation of character.
What is the definition of defamation of character? Please, you're on the computer looking it up right now. What is the definition
Talking to
of
me?
defamation of? Yes.
Oh, I'm looking it up.
Well, I'm looking up the what you need to kind of market as such. It says must prove that you published a statement with actual malice or a higher level of fault. So basically you're lying. have to-
Defamation of character. Defamation of character occurs when someone makes a false statement that harms another person's reputation. The exact definition of defamation of character. I don't understand why you can't just say that what I'm saying is fact. You're taking something completely different. RICO charges and gun charges and drug charges. That's not defamation of character. That's
But
they
that
found, they found
that,
evidence in
that definition
songs.
trash though. That definition, because if that was the case, people would be getting sued left and right.
People
Like
sue people
all
for
the
this
time.
fucking time. They literally sue people for this all the fucking time. You can't say the definition of something is trash if it's the definition.
Save.
Corpse. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
Samuel, that is true.
Defamation
I don't
of
know
character
much about it,
can
but
be part
it is
of his
wild.
lawsuit because that is what occurred.
I don't see it sticking. I don't. You can get me with
but-
all the other UMG stuff, throttling
But even
that-
defamation.
Away from what I'm saying. I'm not saying the shit could stick. I'm not saying that he's gonna win the shit. What I'm saying is it is valid for him to put that as a lawsuit because that is what occurred. His name was slandered, therefore damaging his reputation, damaging his brand, and that is what defamation of character is. That is a fact.
Yeah, I guess that's a fucking loose. That is a loose obligatory definition of a word, bro. Because that is, if
No,
that's
it's
the
literally the exact definition of
that's
it.
what I'm saying. That is such a loose, because if that's the fucking case, like, you get what I'm saying, you could
I'm
take
not
that
even-
in there.
I'm not defending him, and I'm not.
I'm
standing
not
behind him
even
on it
arguing.
or
I don't
anything.
care for it. Like,
I'm
the-
just saying that is a fact.
yeah, my whole bigger thing with it, again, the real topic is I want people to start realizing these rappers ain't fucking like that. Like, you have a handful out the barrel, a handful. I'm not talking about money, bro. I ain't talking about the clout. I ain't talking about none of that. But when we're talking about where hip hop actually came from, if you could rewind the clocks, these dudes would not survive in those environments. They would not. They would have not have made it. They're all fucking no, thank you, no, thank you, no, thank you. Even Kendrick, bro, like, he ain't really like that for real. Like Little Boosie like that for real. He's not. He's just, and I just hope people realize that. Good artists, great artists, phenomenal fucking music. I'll believe the lies you tell me, bro, that you are telling about yourself, but I won't believe it. You're not like that for real.
I don't even care that people are like that.
Let's move on to another subject. That
I get you a
people
little
don't
toasty
know.
save. Got
No,
you,
I'm
got
good.
you a little. You
Drake's
did.
his guy. Drake's his guy, and he loves. And
I could give a fuck. You were missing the point that I was making because you think that Drake's my guy and I was trying to protect him. That wasn't the point that I was making. I'm good. But what people don't know is this whole fucking week, the three of us have been going back and forth in this. Well, it wasn't the whole week. It was like 2 or 3 solid days. Have been going back and forth in our group chat
Damn, I am sorry, Sam,
about
that it
something that
gets-
we touched on
that it got
this
kind of censored that way.
podcast. Episodes.
I'll try to bring it
ago.
up right now.
And it's about Damien's homegirl,
Homegirl.
the Zegler.
Oh, wait. Before we jump on that, really quick. Super quick, because Samuel had mentioned it actually while we were having the conversation with Drake. He was talking about how it is weird that X's murder doesn't get brought up because of Drake's shady stuff. I don't know exactly what that means. I've only heard whispers of like Drake maybe ordered the hit, but I don't know anything really about it.
People are trying to put 2 and 2 together with that shit. There's no evidence of anything when it comes
He
to
did
that.
say it. Some people try to connect it with like a song that he made at one point.
Yeah.
Of saying
There's a couple lyrics.
if you're like if you would
He's
have
like
kept your
off
mouth
with
quiet,
his head. Triple X. That's it. Yeah, whatever.
Only
It-
time
like
I hit it below the neck. Yeah, dumb
yeah,
shit.
people have this. They borrowed fucking Corpse's tin hat and wore it for a while, and then returned it back to him. That's what the fuck they did with that shit.
Okay.
And then they were like pyramids, and Corpse was
Listen,
like,
you guys need to check the lining of the tin hat, because I'm just saying it was like 3 hours later they were talking about that there's columns underneath the pyramid, so put some respect on that tinfoil hat. I'm just saying.
look, Damien has his dick. Corpse has his
Thank
tinfoil
God.
hat.
God bless. I got my dick, man. Jesus.
There you go.
What I do
You hold on to
without
that
it.
thing, bud.
Sorry, but okay. But there's nothing really to that you guys think of about Drake and X.
No, fuck
Okay.
no.
I don't know. I was bringing it up because Sam wanted to chat about it, but I guess we just don't have too much to input on that.
No, that's
I'm sorry,
all
buddy.
some fucking conspiracy bullshit that's been around for like the last. How long has X been dead now? 7 years.
It's been a minute, yeah. I don't know. I wasn't big into X either way.
I mean, I just really don't think there's much to touch on there. People think that he ordered a hit on him because he stole music. That like
No.
he stole music from him. He stole his flow, the same way he did Soulja Boy. So why did he not try and get Soulja Boy killed? Why did he not try and get? He stole so many people's different flows. Why would he choose one person that was coming up to get him killed? That shit makes no sense to me.
Well, there was some stuff I had seen about that he was the one that allegedly told that it was X who had told Ye um about his son.
Adonis? No, I thought I had seen in an interview that Drake had told Kanye about Adonis.
Allegedly.
Well, like that was from Drake. The Drake was in an interview and he was talking about how he opened up to Kanye because
Oh yeah,
they had
because he
gotten
went
back
to
in
go
touch.
write music for him at somewhere, and he talked
I
about
would-
how bad of an experience that was.
I would tell you that I told that man if I had plans to dust that dude. You get what I'm saying? Like
Nah, that's
people
that's Mr. Fantastic stretchy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, when you want to talk about mob hits, like that's when he put out that fucking song what is it,
Mob
Mob
Wait,
Ties and all that shit. Like
hold on. But now we're talking about how Drake. We just started this whole conversation about how Drake
He's
ain't
not
about
like
it,
that.
and
That's
now
why-
you're gonna. And he's not
No,
like
no,
that, but you're
no,
gonna
no,
say
no,
that
no,
he
no,
can
no, no,
order
no,
a
no.
fucking mob hit on.
Wait, but
somebody?
doesn't
I'm just
Drake
saying,
does have
I seen what they're talking about, right? And I could see where you all right, you can connect that there. You can connect that there. Did Drake do that? No, thank you. I don't even think.
But do you think doesn't I heard that he does have like mob ties through Texas or something like there's like some
Oh, he's cool. Okay, yes, the Prince family.
Cisco says yes.
Yes, the Prince family. He is very, very, very well tied in with like family type shit,
And the
right?
fact that he's like mad Jewish and knows people that run the fucking world, you're gonna think this man doesn't.
Oh, listen. We don't say that type of stuff on this podcast. we don't.
Just saying, like, come
We
on
don't
now.
procure that type of conversation here. Okay.
I'm just saying,
Dude.
like, come on, let's be fucking real. The
No,
dude could get somebody killed if he wanted to. Let's just fucking be real.
No, he could. He absolutely could. But I think that is.
But
he
Drake
the
is
one-
soft as fuck, and let's be real, he's not doing that.
He's
So
got
which
the money
is
to
it,
make
bro?
it
Which
happen.
is it? What the fuck?
He
Because
could.
It's crazy when
He's-
you got.
I like
Oh, what was it? Is somebody said? I was listening to this thing, right, and people. I'm gonna butcher this, but the dude said that you have to be cautious when you measure your moralism when in poverty, because wealth exposes the sinful nature of all men's hearts. I was like, God damn. So it's one thing what we would
Can you say
do,
that again? Say that one more time.
that we must be the I'm trying to remember exactly how he said it because it was beautiful. Like that we must be wary when measuring our moralism while living a life of poverty. For it is wealth that that exposes the sinful nature of men's hearts.
That was pretty good. It's kind of
I
bar.
like that shit.
So
It's a bar.
You're mad moralistic when you're fucking broke.
Yeah,
when
like,
you got
why
some
didn't he
paper
do
in you-
that? Why didn't he do such and such?
Yeah, kill the rich, eat billionaires. Yeah, bitch, but when you're one, shit looks mad fucking crazy. Like the life, you look around and shit looks way fucking crazy, right? Like when you're the one making $100,000 a year, when you're the one making $1 million a year, what's getting a guy to be quiet? You know what I'm saying? Just hey, but I know dudes would do it for less. I know somebody who'd do it right now for a fucking
Subway
2 tall
sandwich.
cans and a
Oh.
pack of cigarettes right now, bro.
Hey, Drake said my dog will probably do it for a Louis belt. I'm just saying.
I'm saying,
A Louis
I'm
belt.
saying,
It's
like,
crazy.
Try to tell him.
I'm just saying.
Anyway.
and-
Oh, I'm sorry, Push. If you had
no, I
I'm ready
don't.
to talk. I'm ready to talk about your homegirl, dog.
Zegler,
Uh,
the Zegler
just seen some
defender.
shit.
Oh, the Zeg effect.
I just seen some shit, bro, that they had to put on either Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb because people were, bro, the movie rating on IMDb, I think it's IMDb, if I'm not mistaken, a 1.6.
Let me search my back for the Zeg defense, okay?
And they fucking literally had to post on the IMDb that it says like something along the lines of, unfortunately, that there's too many bad reviews coming in. Reviews may be false or some shit like that. I just seen some shit on the internet about it earlier.
No
okay,
way, let's-
just so that way people
Oh yeah, first Snow White.
just so that way people know how okay of a movie this is. Audience reporting 73%, Rotten Tomatoes is reporting 40, but I personally never go based off of Rotten Tomatoes. I feel like critics don't really know what the vibe of what the audience likes. I go more based off of what audience likes. The audience
Can you tell me what
review.
Rupert and Ebert give it?
I have no idea what the fuck that is. I mean,
Damn, did I just age myself?
A little bit.
is that a different site?
That was the first time
No.
I ever heard a movie critic's name, and I was like asking my dad, "Oh, who's that? Oh, it's a movie critic." And I learned that there's people who
It's these two dudes that used to sit and rate movies by either thumbs up, thumb down, or neutral. And they used to do their movie reviews on TV.
Oh, but I have
And their
no clue.
names were Rupert and Ebert.
best job ever. Best. By the way, top probably 5 fucking job of all time.
Can you tell me what the IMDb rating is, please? I just want to make sure.
Oh,
I read this article.
IMDb.
It's like a -5, dude.
rating.
It's like 1.6, dog.
Snow White. Let me see.
Well,
So people know I'm not scamming. Where's this at?
Save,
Yeah,
I want to know
1.5.
what is your bone to pick with it. I need to hear it.
But by the way,
Shut
just
the
so the
fuck up.
audience,
Like, that's
just for the audience, these two dudes above me have not seen the movie. Like, how are you giving a take on a movie you haven't
I will
seen?
not see the movie. I won't see.
Yeah,
Wait,
but you guys won't
you're
see
not-
it
hold on,
based
hold
off
on.
of like what not on the merits of the movie, whether it's good or not.
Exactly, because
No,
it's not
based
about
off the
movie
merit
itself.
of the movie.
No,
I can
no,
already
you
tell
can't. You can't say that because you haven't seen it.
Yes.
No, you
yes,
can't.
Actually, I can.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
No, because
that I
no,
won't
that's
see
the
the
same
movie.
thing
Yeah.
as me being like, bro, I love the way that car drives. Yo, have you ever been it? It's a fucking McLaren. No, I've never driven it, but I just know based off the merits of the drive that it's gonna be awesome.
Wait.
There's.
At what point have you heard me say that movie is bad? At what point have you heard me say that?
I am saying that my argument right now is the movie was okay. It was based off of me watching the movie, and all I said right now was these two haven't seen it and are giving an opinion on a movie they haven't seen.
I'm
And
not
Pudge
giving an opinion on the
Pudge
movie.
just said-
I'm not giving an opinion on the movie. I just want to make that very clear.
Then how are you
Giving
criticizing
an
the rating
opinion-
if you have no way to like compare it? There's no way.
I'm giving an opinion on the dumb bitch that decided to go and do all these fucking PR. Oh my fucking god!
I
This-
will go
talk about
even
this
as
drives me
far. I
nuts.
will even go as
Bro.
far to say that the movie's a piece of shit because they're moving so far away from the source material.
But you don't know that because you haven't watched it. There's no way. There's no comparison ability.
Is Prince Charming in the
Have you
movie?
I believe so. I don't know if that's his. I don't know if that's
Did you
like
watch
his
the
thing.
fucking movie? Did you
I don't.
watch
But
the
no. I
movie?
don't know if that's like his. I don't know if that's his character. There is a
Did
character
he
which
kiss-
resembles.
did he kiss-
was
did
their
he-
character.
Yes,
Wait,
he did. She was asleep. He kissed her.
Guess
No,
what? She said they weren't gonna do that. You know
And guess what? If you would have watched the movie, you would have known that it was still in there.
No.
They had to push the
fact-
movie back because she did the shit,
No,
dog.
listen. The fact that Peter Dinklage had to fucking
Oh, Prince
advocate-
Charming is Cinderella. By the way, fact check. Thank you, Crystal Waters. I appreciate that.
Wow.
Prince Charming is Cinderella.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's source material. Save. It's source material, bro. It's all good. It's.
Wait, what are we talking about? We're talking about two different movies. Cinderella's a
What's
different
the
movie.
Then what's the dickhead's name?
I don't
That
fucking remember the
kisses
name.
Snow
I'm
White?
horrible at names. You know this.
Did you watch the fucking movie?
I did watch
Oh,
the
we
movie.
got the other Zegler defender in here too. All right, let her chirp about.
No, because she
Let her
hates.
chirp about.
No, because she
Bitch
hates.
was dumb for
she-
the shit was dumb that she did. She was fucking retarded for doing that shit. And I'm not supposed to say that word on the internet, and I apologize to the retarded community. But like,
I'm at least like 30%. So it's
Yeah.
alright.
He didn't have a name. Okay. Thank God.
she was dumb for the shit that she went out and said, and Disney had to push the fucking movie back, and then Disney gets punished even more for it, and it just shows. Shut the fuck up and just go do your PR
But
run
you're
like you're normally supposed to
attributing
do.
you're attributing her words as like the sole reason they pushed this shit back. This shit was riddled with things that they had to push
It
back
was
for.
part of the reason.
I'm
we already
not saying
Oh well, we
it.
discussed this.
We
discussed
did
this
say
in the
this-
group chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was because the short people were fucking fighting back and said, "Why are we
That's right.
CGI in this shit when short people can fucking act too?" So that was also part of the reason. I'm surprised that she didn't touch on the fucking short people because she wanted to talk about everything else. everything else she
Bro,
wanted to have a
you-
fucking opinion on.
Bro,
Shut
she
the
was
fuck
asked
up.
the question.
not
She was
gonna
asked the
start.
question, and
Shut
she
the
was
fuck up
giving
and
her
do the
view
fucking
on what
PR.
the movie was gonna be.
Why is this movie gonna be so great? Because fuck Snow White. Why she gotta be white? And you, that dude, that
Bro, but that's
the
great.
whole concept of the movie. Oh yeah, fuck that guy too, because he was kind of creepy. And we're gonna show why fucking women should empower the world. And shut the fuck up and fucking tell me about the movie, dog. Like, shut the fuck up.
That is,
Shut the
but
fuck
that is like that. She was talking about the movie,
We
and
don't
also the
even-
way that you're
we don't
framing these
even-
questions is
Shut
is like the person was like, "Hey, how's Snow White?" And she's like, "Well, Snow White is now trans and not white. Fuck you. Don't ask me some dumb shit question like that." No, that's not exact. That's not at all what it was like.
Bitch, because the reason her name is Snow White is because her skin is white as snow. That's the whole reason for her fucking name.
Do you believe? Can I ask you guys this, right? Because this is also, and I know you guys probably aren't so as hip on this, but there's been a lot of talk, right? Also in the spheres in the NBA, right? And just rough, so I can kind of get you guys to tie all this in. A lot of the media outlets have been going after LeBron's son, right? He's a player in the league. He's in the
Wait,
G
Crystal
League
Waters,
now,
are you,
which is
are you
like
asking me if I rewatched the interview,
D2 or whatever?
or you want me to ask that?
Is there a line for reporters and reportees, right? Is there line? Should there be like gag orders, almost in effect? Is it a constriction of your free will? Kind of. But if you're signing the dotted line and you're taking the money, then that's your business. You get what I'm saying? But my issue is, right, is she's pushing a certain message, right? Whatever, push your message, but it's received a certain way. Where others may push a certain message and it's not received the same way. And it's like, whoa, right? Like, if that's a problem, then why isn't that a problem? And if it's just because you agree with that notion, then I think that's a problem. Like, there's a problem there. Like, maybe we should have more discussions then. Maybe we should bring this to the table. Like, you get what I'm saying? Or should
No, we haven't rewatched it. They're just kind of going based
they
off of
just
memory.
sign on a dotted line? Like, hey, when I do my PR tour, I'm not going to mention nothing about no wars. I'm not going to mention no shit about no presidencies. I'm not going to mention no shit. Because right now, right, there's a staunch example to say, well, of course you should talk about Donald Trump. He's horrible. Cool. But what about when you got a president you like? What about you got a president you like? And this person's going up there saying these things. What if she's saying these things about something that you don't believe in? Are you going to feel the same way? And if you don't, then what do we do?
Listen, if she was like, God bless Trump, then I say, you know what? Is it, I think any political messaging within like the context of like promotion is probably a little cringe. Should you have to sign some sort of like documentation that states stay away from these topics at all costs? No. I think it's kind of cringe. People should probably just stay away with it. Just stay away from it just to avoid all this noise. But it's fine regardless. But if she were to say like Donald Trump based, I'd be like, okay, well, there you go.
Look, listen. The way I look at it is,
You got real
if you're
dark.
doing anything. I have to start up the game for these guys. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good.
If it has anything to do with you promoting, like, do you guys remember that time when LeBron James was like tweeting about shit and one of the reporters told him to shut up and dribble? You guys remember that
Yep.
shit?
Right before the lockdown.
First of all, reporter that shouldn't even be a fucking report. Like, that should not be something that comes out. Like, Twitter should be a space for celebrities to be able to say whatever the fuck they want.
Whoa, wait, hold on, because I would actually agree with that.
Here we go.
But hold on, 'cause I'm about to freak the fuck out. Hold on.
Listen to,
Okay, go ahead,
where
go
I'm going with
Go
this.
ahead,
Okay,
go ahead, go
'Cause
ahead,
I know
go ahead.
exactly what the fuck you're about.
I'm about
to
to,
say.
bro. I'm about to
And
flip
I'm
the
about
fucking
to-
desk.
No, okay.
I'm just kidding.
Twitter should be a place for celebrities to do what the fuck we do. You want to call somebody the N-word? You want to go fucking watch some porn? You want to go do this
Okay.
on Twitter? Then go do the shit, right? You're a normal fucking person. But if it is tied to your job and something that you are promoting with another company,
Mm-hmm.
shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up. Like
I
NBA players and NFL players should not be asked about that type of stuff when they're at the podium. We're here to talk about sports and their job, not what the fuck is going on in the country. So before you flip the desk, the Free Palestine shit, again, I showed you, was tied to a promotional fucking tweet. It should not have been tweeted.
it was not, and I showed you that because I sent you a screenshot of that.
I sent you the screenshot straight from her Twitter. That
I
is a sub
whoa,
underneath. Go back
'Cause
on it.
I remember sending the screenshot.
I
Maybe-
literally sent the tweet from her Twitter account right after you said, I don't have a lot of context on this, but it doesn't look like it was in correlation to anything. And I literally, right after you said that, I said, look again, dog. And I literally sent you the subtweet underneath her promoting and saying thank you to how many fucking likes or views or whatever the fuck her trailer for the movie got.
Wait, I just found it.
Save had them receipts though.
Hold on.
Look how you pay attention to the shit that we're talking
Wait,
about.
I didn't see this originally. So my bad. First off. But I had sent you an original one that I was like,
I
oh,
know
this looks like
You-
it's just
I sent
Dumbledore.
you one that was even more original because it was from her Twitter page.
But
Oh, now we're going.
But-
Okay, good.
my argument is also to what degree, because I agree with you insofar as other spaces in which because it could be, I feel like that could be so like tangled up so quickly. So if you're at a time of promotion, you just can't use your Twitter for whatever messaging you want, whether that be political, whether that be apolitical, it doesn't matter. It sounds like what you want is like when you're contracted under something, then you don't talk about anything that you might feel strongly about. Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
Pretty fucking much.
but in
Because
what?
it isn't. Because then if it is tied in, because then something like this could happen.
But what
And
about
do
the
you
people
think
who?
Disney is gonna fucking hire her again to play a lead role in any fucking movie after this? Fuck
I don't
no.
know if Disney, but I mean there are companies that will. And
Sure.
Disney's not the only company. Who gives a fuck if
But
Disney? Disney is
Disney is one of the biggest companies.
Disney
in the
is
fucking
one of the
world.
biggest companies, but who gives a fuck? Like, as long as she gets work otherwise, it's great. Like, yeah, getting published or getting hired by Disney is great. Getting hired by Nike is great. But like, if I don't get hired by Nike, I get hired by Adidas. Or if I don't get Adidas, then I get Puma. If I don't get Puma, like, bro, there's always work. Who fucking?
Sure. I'm not saying that there's.
It's not like
always
some
work.
golden
But what I'm saying-
prestige.
But what I'm saying is, after people see this, let me ask you a question. If you worked for fucking Sony or you worked for fucking DreamWorks or whatever fucking other company you want to bring up, and you saw this as problematic, because I'm saying if you saw this as problematic and you saw how bad the numbers tanked, you said the movie wasn't bad. So why the fuck is it getting such bad reviews? Why did it do less than a quarter in sales that it was supposed to?
It also, but also you have to like realize that I'd have to look at how remakes and live action versions of the animations do, regardless. Like, is this abnormal? Is this an abnormally bad
It is
movie?
abnormal. Look
Like,
at
how did the
numbers that
Lion King do?
It did fucking phenomenal.
No,
compared
bro,
to this.
there's no shot.
It made
How
$100
much?
million more in the first week in the box office. They made $140 million in ticket sales in the first week. This movie did 40 or 36.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds.
These,
I'll do
these
this.
things that I be pulling shit out of my ass sometimes, bro.
You do be pulling shit out of your ass sometimes.
Tell
What
me
are
how
you
much Lion
talking
King did
about?
in week one?
I have to look.
I'm kind of on the wave of Kelly Gregg. I think PR agents need to step it up a little bit more because no one can tell me that when you sit them down across from each other that there's not a list of questions that they didn't already read through. They're not
Right.
podcasters, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this young lady went up there knowing what she was going to say, like knowing what she was about to do. So it's kind of like, as an agent, you either pull the plug on the interview when they start getting a little wild, or you just fucking hammer home and don't let them fucking do interviews. Because there's still a weird pendulum that's swinging, right? So if the movie wasn't that bad, but it's still getting bad reviews, then I would allude it to the fallout over Old Girl.
Okay, real
What?
quick, just for numbers' sake. Lion King remake week 1, 191.8 million. Snow White week 1, 43 million.
Well, wait, we still have to hold on. We still have to have the lifetime of the whole thing, but also, yeah,
Globally, okay.
yeah,
You want-
domestically, globally, 406,
You
446
want lifetime?
million.
You want lifetime? What they did in the
1.6.
box office? Lion
It was
King,
1.6 billion.
1.6
Yes. I
billion
see. I
dollars,
do
bro.
see.
Snow White couldn't do half of that. Let's be real. Snow White won't even
Okay.
hit half.
Sure. I mean, listen,
So-
this has been riddled with setbacks and a lot of controversy. So of course it might do worse. But I'm saying, is it gonna do so much worse than any other live action? Like okay, we'll take Lion King or
Let's see what
Aladdin.
Lilo and Stitch does. Let's see what Lilo and actually,
No, we'll see what Aladdin live action.
Still did more.
I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
arguing that it did
No.
more. I'm asking if it's abnormally did a lot less.
I'm gonna say Aladdin King did over 130 million first week.
First week? Oh,
Aladdin?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it did over 130 first week.
I'm gonna say it hit 2.
100 million. Oh, wait, what?
I'm gonna say it hit 200.
No,
130
It
million.
was
is what I'm saying it did.
112.
Okay.
112. Interesting.
Still 3 times more than fucking Snow White. So
Very true.
is it looking abnormally low?
Aladdin?
Yeah.
112 million. Not wow. Because I thought Will Smith would have boosted that up. That's the only reason why I even went so high.
Nah, they chose the right actress for Jasmine in that movie. I'll tell you, when I saw that she was in Power Rangers too.
Yeah, the
and
old
Becky
girl
G
from Power
was in
Rangers.
Power Rangers.
I've never even seen
Good
Aladdin.
casting. I thought that was good
Casting.
casting.
Bad movie. Good casting though.
Good casting, bad movie. That's what I, even with the parts that I've watched and tried to muster through, I'm just like, just not a good movie.
I mean,
Wait,
Bryan
okay.
Cranston and
So,
Zordon, like, come
so
on,
are we saying that? Okay, wait. Did you guys watch Lion King?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Did you guys watch Aladdin?
Yeah, it was bad.
I tried to watch both of them.
So
Guess what?
Wait, but
Neither
quality,
one of those
quality of the movie has nothing to do with the like actual revenue that they're pulling in. It speaks to nothing of whether the movie is quality or not. Is what you're saying. In your personal opinion, even.
No, it does not, and that's the point that I'm trying to make.
Is the argument that it's good or not?
No, that is not my argument at all. My argument is the bitch should have kept her mouth shut, and the movie probably would have done better.
Oh, it probably would have done better.
It would have been a slam dunk.
I wouldn't have been a slam dunk, but it would have done better.
That is the point that I've been trying to make since we fucking first talked about her doing this PR run.
I mean,
on this podcast, I literally said this movie is going to flop, and guess what? It fucking flopped because she doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. You're 22 years old. Who the fuck gives a fuck what you care about, bro? When you're making millions and millions of dollars to be in a remake movie that you're shitting on the original. Shut the fuck up. And then you're gonna go say free Palestine. Like, come on.
Well, but also wait, just to touch on that too, because Quartz had mentioned something about like Gal Gadot's security having to be amped up. I don't know the full context of this because I didn't even follow this movie.
It did. You can.
Yes, but she had Gal
50
Gadot
different
herself
articles
had
about it.
also talked about Israel Palestine. She had also published things about it and said her piece on it. So it's not like it was a one-sided like, bro, don't talk about that shit.
But
She was
not
also
in
like-
relation to a tweet.
That has nothing
had
to do with what I just
with
said. That
the
has
promotion
nothing
of
to
the
do with
movie.
what I just said.
I'm making them correlate.
No, but I didn't even mention whether or not it was inappropriate for her to do it over some sort of promotional material. I said in relation to Gal Gadot and needing to amp up her security, it wasn't like it was a one-sided thing where she was like, yo, stop talking about shit like that. She herself was publishing things about the whole Israel-Palestine thing. That's all I was
Did
saying.
she say free Israel?
I don't know the exact. So
I need the receipts, D. I gave you receipts. I need my receipts back, dog. Come
There
on.
is no
Yeah.
free in Israel. That's the thing. Like, that's
wait,
that's
actually, did
where
she say
you got to understand. Like, we
I
want to
just need the receipts back. What was what would
I think it was on an
what- is
Instagram
there-
post. but
Is
let
it
me double
equivalent?
check.
Like, is she talking about how sad she is about what's going on? Or did she just flat out say, oh, yeah, and guess what? It's always going to be free Palestine. Like, come on, dog. How fucking cocky and dumb could you sound for that shit?
Well, I mean, but that's her. Is that not her position? I mean,
Bro,
whether it's
and
wrong or
when
right.
Bob Iger is fucking.
But whether she's wrong or right, I mean,
Oh,
that's
the whole sake of my argument is because you just keep
protecting the bitch and just say that she made this movie flop, bro.
She-
The proof
no.
is in the pudding.
Bro, this
the
thing.
proof is in the pudding. D.
No, it's
How
not
much
because
more
if
evidence
no,
do you
no,
need?
bro, because if this was a singular event in which she was the only problematic part of this movie, then I could say, yeah, of course. Was she a part of it?
You
Possibly,
named
bro.
one other problematic part, which was the CGI of short.
The
people.
CGI, the fact that there were things that she said, that's perfectly fine. I can agree with that.
Come on,
But
keep going. What
Could you
else
not
was
say that Gal
problematic?
Gadot's thing was also crazy?
No.
That
That was
No.
not problematic
No.
at all.
how?
That was-
How? You guys don't
Because
even know anything
nobody
about
is
it.
talking about it because exactly my point. Nobody
How could
talking
you?
about it.
But how could you
Nobody
attribute
knows what the fuck-
150% to her? That makes
Because-
no sense. If this thing was already riddled with setbacks,
hold
with
Hold on,
budget
hold on,
stuff.
Hold on. We are talking like remove any conspiracy or political ideology or whatever. We are talking about free Palestine. After you had a group of Palestinian men fly over into Israel and perform a massacre of young people. That's what we're talking about.
I mean,
And
that's
then-
not what I'm talking about.
What?
Hold
What?
on.
What the hell did that
That
even come from?
That is where you're getting the difference of free Palestine versus peace in Israel, right? Now, the optics and how everything else boiled out, no one could have ever anticipated that right at the time. But at the time she's making these tweets, we're talking about there's full-scale fighting happening out there, like full-blown. And people want to talk about being tone deaf. Where she's supporting a messaging, like when you talk about the line of messaging from the river to the sea, like that's rough, my guy. Like when you're talking about free Palestine, not peace to Palestine, not peace in Palestine or anything, but you're talking about free Palestine. Free them from what? What does that allude? Like let's talk alluding. What does that allude to? And you're doing that during a PR run for a fucking Disney princess. It's just crazy. That's
we could
crazy.
argue whether or not that's an appropriate time to do that.
D.
I will say,
D.
I would even say that that is inappropriate. Okay,
D.
I would say that.
D.
What's
D.
up? What's up?
Damian Ramirez. My
Whoa,
brother.
chill out. What the fuck? Why would you dox me
Damien.
like that?
0%. I didn't have energy before this podcast, and you just gave it all to me right now. So I'm going to talk to you in the calmest manner that I
Why
possibly
do we
can.
bring this
okay?
up, bro? Because I don't even like her that much, bro. I don't.
Because
I don't even.
I just need you. Give me more things
I'm
that
trying-
went wrong with the movie. No, without fucking looking this shit up. What else went wrong
There's
in
a-
the movie? I don't give a
there's-
fuck
there's
about
a
that
li-
Google search. I'm not about to look at that shit.
What?
Because
This
the
is
two
the
things-
receipt you're asking for.
Because the two things that we know pushed this movie back was a bad PR run and fucking short people. Yes or no?
Wait.
Yes or no? Without the
So
context
there was
of you looking up
reshoots.
receipt-
There was
No, 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 no,
reshoots
no, no.
because of it, which caused the pushback.
because of what?
Because
the
of
short people,
the
right?
short people. Yes.
Okay, that's still two reasons. Okay, still two reasons.
Sure.
So can you admit to me that there was two reasons why this movie got pushed back?
Yeah, I mean, there's probably
Okay.
more, but yeah,
On top
at
of
least
that-
two.
I'll take it.
Oh yes.
On top
Wait,
of
am I wrong? Is that wrong?
I will take at least two. Yes, because
Okay.
you are then agreeing.
Because,
that the
but
PR
also,
run, you then are agreeing that the PR run was a bad thing, right? Are you agreeing with that or not? Okay, let me.
It really
rephrase.
depends. It really.
Can you agree
It
that the-
really
can you
depends on
agree
what
that
you
the-
mean.
Can you agree that the PR run was problematic for the film? You have to say yes because you just said that there's two reasons that the movie got pushed back.
Wait, actually,
love
I don't
that.
know that. No, actually, hold on. I won't say that because I don't actually think her comments set the movie back. The short people reshoots definitely set it back. I will say that. I don't know that her comments in and of themselves set it back. I don't believe. I haven't seen any evidence that Disney said, "Hey, we have to reshoot stuff because this person said these things."
you're telling the truth will not affect the woman community that surrounds all of us.
Wait, no,
because
but we're
I
we're
do
taking.
enough. I do
Look,
enough
listen,
to
But
fucking-
under
I
what?
love D. He's riding so hard for his old lady right now because she loves this woman, and D is riding so hard for her.
I will shit on her. Okay, listen. The things that she said were inappropriate to say at the time. Well, did they set the movie back? I don't think so. That would be the dumbest assumption to think that comments,
dog.
even in
You
an
even said that.
inappropriate setting, would set a movie back. That doesn't make any sense to me.
D, you tried to get me with an aha moment because you pulled up other live action movies and then you shit on your own self by seeing that this movie did less than 50
It did terrible.
million.
It did. It do.
And then
really
you
bad.
want to sit here and say, "Well, you didn't even watch the movie, dog. You don't even know if the movie's good." I won't watch the movie. I don't care if the movie's good or not. What I'm saying is,
but
her doing what she did, fucked the movie so bad that I don't even care to watch the shit.
Yeah,
would
I
you have
think
watched
it's
it
a
otherwise?
forgotten movie.
I
That's what-
probably would have watched it.
Interesting. Okay.
Bro, the Seven Doors were my shit, and the movie is going to fade away into obscurity. No one will ever talk about it, ever. And it
People
just,
will pick up the original before they pick up this one. Let me just
I
Absolutely.
mean, that would have been regardless of any controversy. That's just what would have happened.
No, I wouldn't say that because I like the live action Beauty and the fucking Beast. I love that movie.
And you would pick it up over the original?
If I have those movies side by side and I'm gonna watch it, I'm watching the live action.
only because of Emma Watson. Let's be real.
God damn right. And oh boy, who plays Gaston, the closet dude? That dude's badass. He's fucking badass as Gaston. He's badass, bro.
And then okay, and then
when he's talking about
back
PR
to
run,
my
he's talking
other
about-
argument is that
Like interviews and stuff like that. Sorry. go ahead.
it's gonna be very hard for her to get star movie roles because
Yeah.
of this.
I think
And
she already-
and here's what I'll say. I know I've been shitting on the poor girl, and but in all honesty, she's fucking like 23 years old, bro. She doesn't know any better. Kelly was right earlier saying, where the fuck is PR? PR doesn't do anything anymore. They wait and wait and wait for you to fuck up to try and fix it instead of making sure that you don't make dumb decisions in the first place. So, like, she just didn't know any better. I'm just gonna chalk it up to fucking being naive and young. That's what I
I
say.
think she's probably a lovely young lady. I don't doubt that at all. I think my reptilian brain wants to argue the semantics of, well, who gets to say what and what is proper, right? Because even Zero brought up a point, and I don't want to get into it because it's a really nasty thing over there. But is it okay for somebody to say peace in Israel, but can't say free Palestine? Is that right? Is that allowed? Right? And as we saw, the media definitely dictated that there is a difference, right? I'm not going to say that there is, but the media definitely dictated that. And I just think that Twitter should be a free place, right? Like, our social medias are free places to roam.
But there's like super quick. There's like an asterisk to that though. Because just based off of the evidence that you've brought in, based off of a promotional material, it sounds like there are thresholds in which you wouldn't allow certain language.
Do not do your business dealings on your social media then, right? That's an easy way to scrub that. Because and people can't say, well, they're actors. Hey, bro, there's been plenty of actors for eons that did it without it, right? That did without doing their business dealings on a social level. You get what I'm saying? And
Hold on. Sorry, I want to pull that up one more time because I want to even say that this is like a thank you thing, right? There's so much things. I mean, I don't know if this is like in relation to another thing. So, but if this is like a thank you, sure, it mentions like projects she's in, but is this really considered PR?
I mean, it's still in relation to what
But is
she's
this-
promoting.
Yes, but this is on her Twitter. And like I said, this could be connected to something else that's like, go watch Snow White, and then she says thank you, and then she subtweets saying free Palestine.
But she's still talking about what she's promoting. D is my point.
But she's saying
That's why.
this
That's
has.
why
This has
I
it's
I
like
even
it's like if I
said-
were to be like, sorry, go.
I said in the argument within those text messages when I sent that, if they were two separate text messages, cool. I have no argument. I have no leg to stand on at that point. But why is it in relation to you're literally thanking for the million, or I don't remember exactly what it said, but like thanking them for as many views as they got for the trailer of Snow White. Why does that tweet have to be in relation? Make it a separate tweet. Make it about its own thing. Why does it have to be in relation?
It
It
feels a little nitpicky to me, because
I'm not but I'm being consistent with my argument. I don't even care what she said. Just make it a separate tweet, not in relation to what you're promoting. She could have said "Hell Hitler" for all the fuck I care. If it's its own
Bro,
tweet.
what?
Dude,
And I don't give
the last episode is gonna get me taken down off of YouTube, guys. I mean,
Bro, did you
Come on.
see D's
My
did you see
thumbnail.
D's thumbnail for the video?
yeah, I seen that, dude. No, I said something on there, and somebody called me about it, bro, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I was being a little out of hand.
Definitely.
God,
I was like,
we gotta
bro,
work. We gotta work on it a little bit. Oh yeah.
That shit was fucking funny.
I don't know.
I don't think there's. I think
The only reason I'm against D on this is because he stands on this hill so proudly and doesn't want to admit that she fucking made this movie bomb. And it's a good movie. You said it's a good
love-
movie.
No, I
But-
said it's an okay movie. I said it was a good movie.
Okay, it's an okay
But
movie.
it was.
Then
yes.
what else would associate? Then okay, if and see, so that's where I'm not understanding. That's where I'm not understanding.
Okay.
If you think it was a good movie,
Okay
and
movie.
you are-
Okay
you-
movie,
or
not good. Okay.
movie, and if you don't want to necessarily pin these certain critics, right? The audience review was a 70. Then what led to the box office drop?
That's exactly where I was about to go with this.
What else would allude to it? And it just can't be.
There's not that many little people in the world.
We
Let's be
love
real,
mid. I fucking love midgets. Whether
I
they're
will-
real or they're fake.
I will-
Okay, so that doesn't matter. I love you guys.
I'll say the controversy definitely attributed to people turning away from it, just in general. The fact that there was controversy around this made people who stand on whatever aisle, whether you're into it and you went to go see it and otherwise wouldn't have, or you're against it and would have gone to see it, just like it sounds like you two are, and didn't go see it because you don't agree with her. To me, it sounds a little nitpicky because it seems like the tweets that in an Instagram post that she also gets flack for about the whole Trump situation, she gets attributed in association with Snow White because they were on her social medias.
Oh wait, what? Yeah, what did she? But didn't she say like, "I hope all Trump supporters stop breathing"?
No, she said,
What did she say?
I hope no Trump supporter knows peace or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
But I don't think that's
My-
that crazy.
the-
I mean, like,
the whole-
it's
I think it's crazy.
heavily
Bro,
opinionated, but
Yeah, but come on, dog. I don't give a fuck who you voted for. Let's just fucking let's all love each other, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you're
The fact that the little people thing was even in debate, I already knew as an artist, I don't like your creative direction. The fact that we're arguing over this fucking thing, and the fact, okay, let's zoom out. Now Snow White is going to be Snow Brown. Now we got fucking, okay, we're going to change this too. Like, okay, hold on, let me see a trailer first, my fucking guy. Like, hold up.
but
Like, we're so
but
far
also
away from source material.
Because-
I'm
Yeah,
But
because
also, how
I'm
we-
not even mad about the whole. I'm not. She didn't even have to say what she had to say.
what she
honestly.
said was, I don't know. Listen, I don't know, but
Because think about it like this: when the whole Little Mermaid thing came out, I wasn't mad about it. I wasn't mad about that shit. I'm not mad about Snape being brown. I mean black. You know, like, do I think it's dumb? Yeah, like you're taking away from the context of stories that we grew up reading. But am I mad about it? No. But it's the context in which you're speaking that makes a difference. When
Okay.
you're fucking putting your nose all up in the air and being all pretentious and shit like that, because now you're the star of a movie and you think you're gonna call the shots on how it goes. Fuck you.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that, bro.
Wait, but why
You-
would we
it's-
even assume that? Like, just because I guess she's like speaking in that manner, I guess that doesn't mean it's true. Like, none of that is
It's-
true. Like, she didn't
But it's
call
in the
the
way.
shots.
It's in the way that you speak, right? Is it not? Is entitlement not in the way that you speak?
Sure, I mean, yeah, I would agree with that.
So what's the argument then?
I didn't even say that she wasn't entitled or entitled sounding. I'm just saying that, like, why would we assume that based off what she says that she's calling the shots? Could she not
No,
just be?
because of the way that she's talking. It's entitled. She's speaking in an entitled manner. That's off-putting.
But the
Nobody wants to
questions,
be around it.
questions within the interviews that she's answering, is she not just like referring to what the movie is in the context of like her own view on it? I guess.
That's the difference. Her own view on the movie. What is the movie?
I mean,
yeah,
how
it's
else
Snow
were you
White.
supposed to like?
How
Yeah,
are
this
we
is
thinking-
how I'm reading the material. This is how I'm interpreting it and working with the director with it.
In terms of, bro, I could literally give the same interview and not sound entitled at all. Hey, what's the
Well,
movie
most
about?
pe- yeah,
oh,
mo-
the movie. We're remaking the movie of Snow White. It's got a little bit of a twist on it, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Oh, well, what's the twist? I can't bring in too much, but definitely the way that they act, definitely the way
She's
Snow White is going to be
definitely
a little
not
bit different.
white. LOL.
No, you have to add the LOL there, though, right? Because now we can say she's memeing. Hey, Snow White's going to look a little different now, because we're putting it into real life. We can't match exactly what
It
she
just
looks
feels
like.
like you're just being super safe, which is fine. I mean,
Because I'm representing a huge company that's paying me millions
But-
of dollars.
Millions
But-
of dollars.
but as you also said, this happened in multiple interviews, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so if the company seemingly, as far as we could tell, because we have no background info, at least I don't, seemingly are okay with the messaging, then how would we not
Are they?
attribute that to the?
Are,
They
wait,
keep sending.
Are they okay with
they
the
keep
messaging?
sending her
Because-
out.
Are they okay with the messaging? Because after that, the movie got pushed back, and when the movie got pushed back,
The
and
movie
she
got
promoted
pushed
the
back
movie,
for reshoots
and
of
she
the
got
of the little people.
Not just that. Though.
it wa-
Just not
and
just
she
that.
got promoted again.
We don't even. How do
didn't
you
say
even know it's about that?
fucking thing else about it. Bro.
Because you push
How
it
do we
back,
not know?
let it-
How do
let
we
it
not?
down.
How do we not know that they didn't add the fucking prince in the movie kissing her? Because
I
from
mean, it could
that
have, I
original
guess,
interview-
but
so you think that it may have just been reshoots for the fucking dwarves, or do you think they said, "Oh shit, we got a bad reception from this. Maybe we should put the prince in there kissing her."
when were these?
just kept
What
pushing
are
it
these
back,
PRs
pushing it.
even done? I wouldn't even know how to look.
Bro,
this up.
look it up. It was when the trailer came out at D23.
And you hit a certain
Interviewed-
point, you
I-
can't just
Bro,
get
and
it.
D,
Actress.
like I'm spinning facts because I'm telling you exactly what interview, what she's saying, when she said it, what the box
Wait,
office
no, you're
numbers
not.
were.
You're just referring to an interview. You didn't tell me when, where, what.
I literally just said D23.
You
It
just
was
said
when the
it's
trailer was
after. You said the interview was after after the release at D23, but that doesn't tell me. Was it right after? Or you was just saying in general after D23?
You've never asked me about the interview. You literally just asked right now. I don't even know what interview you're saying. Which interview was it? And I answered it was when the trailer was released at D23 or when the announcement was released at D23. I'm literally answering your fucking question, dog.
It's all
I'd
right.
have to rewatch the interview. I mean, I watched a little bit of it. If that's the one we're talking about, it could.
Y'all really
Copy.
challenging me tonight. It's driving me nuts. I'm so tired.
How are y'all three grown men arguing over Snow Brown? Thank you.
We're not arguing over the movie. I just want
We're not
D to
arguing.
admit that she fucking made the movie flop. Like the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the numbers. Go look at the fucking box office. Lilo and Stitch is gonna fucking smash it, and everybody's mad about that one because Nani is not gonna look the way that she's supposed to fucking look, and Cleekly is not gonna be cross-dressing. So the cross-dressing community is pissed off at them. So what the fuck are we really talking about? Dog?
I mean, contextually, I mean that's what happened in the movie.
But he's not gonna be cross-dressing in fucking live action.
Ooh,
So
make him trans.
let's-
Actually, let's just make
yeah,
him
like
trans, bro.
what are we really mad about, dog?
Anyway,
What the fuck is
I'm
Forbes
over this,
looking at?
bro.
There is like a famous area over there near the base where there's like lady boys, you know what I'm saying, that line the streets who suck off the soldiers. So I don't know what they're mad about out there in Hawaii. It's like very accurate for some of the area out there. I'm just saying. So Everyone needs to let go of this social justice bullshit.
They're
Just
mad because it's not going to be in the movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're mad because it's not going to be in the movie.
Isn't it weird? I'm mad that there's not a cross-dressing alien inside of this movie where I am alleged some right-wing fucking extremist tin foil hat wearing motherfucker. And I want to see the cross-dresser. I need the cross-dresser in the movie because it's going to make it real for me.
And why did you see who they cast for Bubbles? Is this little fucking guy? Like,
Yeah.
can you be Terry Crews, bro? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Oh, we need to
Come
Terry
on,
Crews is
dude.
that.
We need
No,
Terry
no,
Crews as
no,
Bubbles.
we need Quentin Rampage Jackson. Get that motherfucker there. That's Bubbles.
I met him before.
How old is
at a
Terry
gas
Crews?
station.
Terry Crews is huge.
He's like
Please,
60 something.
just don't get the Rock.
Nah, he's like
please.
early 50s.
No.
Yeah, he's not in his 60s yet.
I'll say
Oh my
58,
God.
the oldest or the youngest. 58.
He's got to be like 54 or 53.
He's 56.
Wow,
Man,
yeah.
it's jacked.
You know, he used to be a San Diego Charger, right?
Was he for real?
Oh, I didn't even know
Yeah, he
that.
played for the Chargers, and I think he might have played for the Eagles too. But I know for a fact he played for the Chargers.
Yo, Chris Rock is 60. That's crazy.
Chris Rock is aging, dog.
Hey, did
He
you
looks
guys
older.
hear?
Never fight when white people are watching. That's how Chris Rock ended his comedy special, and it was awesome.
He said it was the greatest lesson that his mom ever taught him.
Never
Don't
fight when white people. Oh, speaking of that, did you guys? I guess Will Smith came out with a song or album or some shit where he talked about it.
Did
you guys hear about that?
I didn't hear it. No.
I heard
He like
some
talked
of it.
about the slap, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, me and my wife's business, stay out of it." And I'm like, "Dog, how the fuck are we supposed to stay out of yours and your wife's business when you guys literally have a show on the internet about this shit? Like, you don't want to know that you're, what does Chris Rock say? He said your wife was sucking off your son's friend or some shit like that.
Yeah, crazy.
That's crazy.
I think she's a plant, bro. Just like Sexy Red, they're just industry plants, dog. They're CIA operatives.
What?
I couldn't name you one Sexy Red song.
Did you guys
Oh.
not see that? Did you guys not see that shit that came out too? She's a fucking Fed.
No, bro.
Sexy Red
She
is
is?
a Fed. Sexy Red is a Fed. She's a fucking Fed.
Wait, how? What? What's happening?
She's a fucking undercover agent, bro.
Sexy
6ix9ine.
Red.
Bro, even 6ix9ine went on interviews talking about how he was a rat for longer than people knew that he was ratting. Like when the agents first yanked him up for the
Oh,
fucking
6ix9ine is a plant for sure, bro.
100%.
6ix9ine
No,
was
like
definitely a plant.
100%.
There's no way you rocket to fame that fucking fast and then get all these people put in jail and then get out of jail and still have money and not dead. Oh yeah.
Did you watch the documentary on him?
Nah. I don't know. Sometimes I get weirded out by watching documentaries because like it can be so easily swayed with clips. Like I watched a Michael Jackson interview or documentary and they made the dude look like a piece of shit. And don't do that to my hero. Like what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, like, and that's another thing too, right? Like, there's so much with these documentaries and information and shit, and it's like cool, right? You watch it on this documentary, but then you also have to remember that there's a lot of information that they leave out of these things. Like, you know what I mean? And there's
And it could be like you could be swayed by like
The
music
story's
and
written
like
from a certain
the
angle.
music that they use, yeah, and like yeah,
Mhm.
fuck that shit, bro. That's why we want everything in full context, like interviews about Snow White. What are you researching, D?
Good thing we got those clips, right?
Bro, D's gonna go and watch this clip later,
I'm
and he's
gonna-
gonna fucking
Yo, I'm gonna
text a paragraph.
watch a complete linear timeline of this whole movie rollout, and I'm gonna be like, listen, I have it
And then he still won't admit that the movie flopped because of her.
all.
D, I literally called it when we talked on this podcast about this shit. When the shit happened, I literally said the movie was gonna flop because of this. I said, mark my words, the movie. Kelly is in every single one of our podcasts. I guarantee you, she remembers our arguments about this and me saying the movie was gonna flop because I said it with the same fucking passion that I said it tonight. The bitch is dumb.
Kelly, our senior correspondent of the Corpse Collection family. I need you to chime in and let us know your feelings wherever you're at in this wonderful world.
Like I said, I have nothing against her. I have nothing against the movie.
Oh,
Oh,
do you wanna say it on the podcast?
Oh, what did she
Do you
say?
want to hear why?
The Zegler defender herself.
She
There you
said
go,
free
senior
Palestine.
correspondent. She said what?
Hold on, hold on.
Wait.
So I remember when this happened and the guy deleted the tweet. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I was looking back and I was like, okay, what happened? And so right before that tweet, I don't know
you
if
didn't
you
want her
saw it when you were
forehead
on
in
her
the picture?
Twitter. She quotes tweets someone saying like, fun fact, I'm going to be dying 8 times a week on Broadway. Do you remember that? Or did you see that? I can't
No,
hear
she
what
said, I'm gonna
I
die.
can't hear.
She said, I'm going to die
Oh,
8.
give it to me.
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say, Crystal Waters?
She-
You said
she
she's
did it.
going
She
to
did
die
it,
8
yes,
times?
So right before, because I was looking at her Twitter right now to see why she said that. So right before that, she says, "Fun fact: I will be dying 8 times." Wait, you just took it away. I will be dying.
Wait, what are you? Wait, what are you referring to? We don't even know what you're referring to.
So that tweet, right, where you said it says, "Thank you for the support. Always remember Free Palestine."
Yeah, that was
Right-
about the movie.
right
the
before
movie
that.
Trailer.
Let me show you. Demon, show him.
Can I share my screen? I'm trying to share my screen right now. This is in relation to.
Can you see?
Free Palestine.
Right. Yeah. So can you see that? Can you see Damien's sharing the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so right under that, right under the Free Palestine, it says, "Fun fact: I will be dying 8 times a week on Broadway this fall. Get your tickets, whatever." So that tweet that was deleted, and she said she adds the FBI. It's because some guy had sent her a death threat in response to the fact that she had said, or it was like some sort of Israel. He deleted it, so I don't know what he said, but I know that it with the context of, because I did a whole fucking look through of everything. It was like context that it was like he's like a pro-Israel person, because I was looking at his Twitter. So he was replying to something of like a fan account or whatever, which is why she had seen, like, he basically was saying like, you support Palestine, like F you die. And then she responded with that. And that's why after that, that's why she was kind of referencing Free Palestine, because she had just tweeted the other thing right before then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's still wrong based on what I'm
I'm
saying.
not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's the context of why,
Oh, you're
because you
saying
were
that
wondering.
the context of Free Palestine was because
Was
somebody gave her a death threat.
someone who is a pro-Israel person was telling her like, you should die, like, because you believe in Palestine. I'm just giving you the context.
Oh, okay. Well, then why she should have said it in a different tweet though? Because look at the fucking tweet cycles right here. Go up, scroll up.
And
It's
that's-
literally the movie. It's literally the movie.
Wait,
Right
the
there,
movie's
coming to
pinned.
theaters
it's not
March
gonna- it's not gonna move
2025.
Regardless of how many
Yeah,
tweets
And then
you
if you scroll down, the tweet right after that, I love you guys so much. Thank you for the love and 120 million views on our trailer. Still promoting the movie.
No, well,
And
no,
always
these are-
remember, Free
these are
Palestine.
Two different tweets, though. This is pinned. This
That
is not
one-
gonna move.
that
But
one's
they are
honestly-
in
Yeah, but
in
you-
correlation to one another is what I'm saying. Look at the dates. August 9th, August 12th. They're in correlation to each other. The movie trailer got 120 million views on our trailer in just 24 hours. What I'm saying, she's still wrong for. I don't give the context. I get makes sense. She said Free Palestine
this
because
is why I'm
somebody was
saying
like,
it's nitpicky though, because like if this was another tweet, this tweet would be up here, and then the fucking movie trailer would be right here. So what does it matter?
no, it wouldn't because that tweet was after.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
literally on the
This is
same
pinned.
day.
This will always be at the top. It doesn't matter.
But you're not listening to what the fuck I'm saying, D. The other one is not pinned. The one right underneath it is not pinned, right?
I understand, but now we're just
And
moving
that's
this tweet
tweet-
up here.
What?
I understand you're saying that these two shouldn't be linked. I get that.
Correct.
I understand that. I wouldn't even call this promotion. I would say this is her as herself thanking the people that in relation to the.
How is
project
it
she
not
worked
in
on.
promotion? She's literally talking
Yeah,
about
that
the
was a
movie
close
trailer
one.
at
That was
120
close
million
one.
views.
For the
And then
research
I'm in the
getting
thick
in
of
24 hours.
rehearsals for Romeo and Juliet. Again, promoting another piece of work that she's doing.
Another
That is
piece of work.
promotion.
Here. I think close the door.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scream at your girlfriend. I wasn't yelling at her. She just had the headphones on. But you're not making any sense, D.
Wait, I didn't hear you. What?
She was the one listening.
I said I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell at your girlfriend, but she's the
Oh.
one who had the headphones on. I wasn't yelling at her.
You're good. You're good.
But you're not making any sense. Yes, I understand that top one, that top
Can you put us back on the screen?
Woo! You like that shit? Oh, her.
Oh, sorry. I didn't. I thought you guys were trying to bring it back.
The top tweet. Now we're just looking at. Now it's just corpse. I hate this view because
I hate that one. Yes. I like that
100.
one.
The top tweet is literally the movie trailer, or the movie that she's.
But
starring
that's
in.
the top tweet.
Hold on.
Is
Hold on.
pinned.
The reason that it's top is because it's pinned. But that tweet was on August 9th. August 12th, she says, "Thank you guys oh so much for 120 million views in the first 24 hours. Now I'm gotta go be in the thick of Romeo and Juliet." She's promoting what she's working on.
No, I wouldn't
Then-
call that a promotion. I wouldn't call that a promotion.
Okay.
If
okay.
I'm saying,
It's in- okay,
hey guys,
we'll-
new video just released. Stop, hold on, give me 2 seconds. New video just released. Here's the trailer, pin comment, whatever the fuck. Thanks for 1,000 views on it. I appreciate it. Now I'm gonna go work on another project. That is just if mentioning.
Hold on.
I guess
it
we wanna
wasn't
say
just another
mentioning.
project. She literally stated which project.
Is it a project? Okay, if I'm gonna go say now, I'm gonna go work on
And-
the Usual Tuesday podcast.
Okay, but now whatever you subtweet under that is now in correlation to the
No.
Usual Tuesday podcast and what you're thinking. It is part of your work. So then Crystal
I d-
Waters literally.
I don't agree
and
with it
says
being promotion.
The context. Then she
Oh
said,
my
okay,
God.
even if we don't call it promotion, it is what else can we? It is revolving her work. It is revolving her work.
Okay,
Okay.
but
Oh,
it's,
hold on.
still
Hold
her.
on. Hold on.
As,
Let
why
me
are we
finish,
still, bro? Why are we
because-
sorry
Because
about
Crystal
this?
Waters
This
came
is-
in and said, "Let me give you the context on why she said
There's
free
no
Palestine."
contact.
Okay,
No
the
context.
context was somebody literally said you should die because you support Palestine. Okay, I understand why you would write free Palestine then because you want to jab at somebody. But why is it a subtweet to that tweet?
I don't know if
You see what I'm
because I
saying?
didn't even hear everything that was said right now, but I don't know if it was in relation to it was said in that Twitter thing or if it was within this original on fun fact I'll be dying 8 times. I don't know if that it was in relation to
It
that or
literally
the
was
original
on
one.
that one. It was that had to have been the original one because the tweet was deleted off of that. If it was in response
see what you're saying, I see
to
what you're saying.
that, it would have said deleted tweet and then shown a little subtweet
Wouldn't it make
to
sense?
the deleted tweet.
Wouldn't it make sense though to be like, okay, I'm writing this tweet, la la la. Oh yeah, let me just put this in here too. Because she even says as she has it right there. And always remember, this is a continuation of the thing. And always remember,
Nobody's ever gonna win on this. All right. You know who wins?
God
America,
does.
because
God
Snow White
wins.
did 43 million in week 1. Worst live action movie film rendition of all time.
But you don't know that. You won't know that. You can't say that. That sentence you can't say.
To date.
You can't say that though. 'Cause neither of you know that.
Look it up.
I don't have to look it up. I watched it.
That it did the worst in the box office.
That's not what you said. You
date?
said it was the worst rendition. Well, you don't know that. You didn't watch the movie.
I literally just said it did 43 million.
Yes, but earlier in the movie-
week 1.
Earlier in
Wait,
the movie,
hold on.
earlier in this
Listen,
conversation.
You're not listening. You're choosing what you're listening to. I literally said $43 million in the box office
Though-
week 1. It is the worst rendition of a live action Disney movie.
Okay, then you're saying it
To
wrong.
date.
Because the worst performing rendition, that could be true.
Okay.
Performing money wise, yes, but you guys don't know.
Now who's being nitpicky?
Nitpicky,
Now who's
yeah.
being
no.
nitpicky?
It's not nitpicky. You're saying the wrong
Now who's
thing.
being-
You're not
now who's
being
being
clear on what the fuck you're
What
saying.
I said is correct.
No,
What I
it's
said
not.
is
No,
correct.
it's not. Because you're saying that it's the worst rendition and then conveying it to a dollar amount. You could say that it's performing the worst. That's true.
Okay, let's say that worst performing rendition of
That
a
is
live
true.
action movie
I will agree with that.
to date.
To date.
You fucking nitpicking fuck. He does not like to lose, bro. He likes to argue, but he does not like to lose. But
No,
obviously, it's
I
all
lose.
subjective. This is all subjective, right? We don't know if the movie tanked because of her. I mean, most of us do know that that's the reason, but nobody will ever come out and say it, right? But me. So yeah, it's subjective. But the movie
Oh.
tanked because of her.
I'll say it. I'll say it 2
It
times.
did. It did. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, and I hope to this young lady that it is a learning lesson for her, and it, and she comes back in 15 years and pulls a Robert Downey Jr. You never know.
I just hope people
Okay.
make decisions like we're either gonna let these people talk and let them talk the way they talk and let everyone talk the way that they want to talk, or shut up, finish your contractual obligation, let the fucking movie release, and then say all the things that you want to say. Like, be professional that way.
I'm actually curious about something real quick. Hold on one second. She made $2 million for that movie.
2 million.
That's a hefty amount, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee that money that she was paid was because they were banking on this movie doing extremely well.
Oh, they get paid up
$2
front.
million? That's
What?
$2 million?
To
was
Disney,
their-
that's like a fucking drop in the bucket. What are we talking about? It's a lot of money.
What was?
Do you
what
know
was their
what they
box office?
estimate? Do you know what they estimated the box office release to be?
Do you know what the budget for this movie was?
Yeah, way more than what they made.
Way more than 2 million.
It was 200. They had box office.
But what I'm
projections of
saying is she
200
got paid $2 million to help a movie tank. That's crazy. Pay me
But-
$2 million. I'll
Wait, but
fucking
they made 43. You said
That's
Or
opening
week one.
Isn't that-
Week
that's week
one. They
one.
made 43. Okay.
I mean, yeah,
But
the
still,
theatrical
Lifetime-
run
Lifetime-
hasn't
but
stopped.
still-
We can talk about it once the theatrical run stops. I mean, sure, but
How much has Snow White made box office? Let me see.
you probably want to go worldwide, no?
I can.
I mean, we were going worldwide for everything. It was like $1 billion. I don't
No,
think it's going to reach
100
$1 billion, by
100
the way.
111 million.
And I hope
Tenth.
Disney learns their lesson too. You can't just keep
That's
pushing
half.
shit
What are we
back
talking
thinking
about?
people forget, bro.
Half? What do you mean? You just said $1 billion.
Oh, I thought you were talking about of the budget. That's half the budget.
No, it's a quarter of the budget.
We just said the budget's 200 million.
Budgets should be covered with.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. The budget was 270 million.
Okay, less than half for opening weekend or for opening week. But also, we were talking about $1
And
billion.
then it dropped-
But we were talking
then
about $1
it
billion
dropped.
lifetime.
It dropped 66% in its second weekend.
We're talking about lifetime of movies, though. I think it'll make its budget back at the very least, but like not all movies are successful. Suicide Squad, I think, tanked.
So what
Or
did we
Suicide
say?
Squad
What
2.
did we
Make
say?
the budget
Lion,
back
what did we
50.
say? Lion King did week one. What did we say? Lion King did 190 or 100?
For the worldwide, I think it was like 400 million.
No.
Oh wow.
400 million in the first week.
I think so.
This has made 142.7 million worldwide.
Hmm.
That's a huge difference, dog.
Definitely.
But okay, but I'll even argue this. Lion King was much bigger of a movie than Snow White was. I'll argue that for the sake of being on Damien's side for something.
No, you don't have to be on
That-
my side. I'm
So
not
that way
even-
he doesn't use that as an argument against me.
What? I mean, yeah, people can like Snow White.
But that definitely
less.
sounds like
I don't
something.
know.
No, that definitely sounds like something you would say. Cisco, can't we arguably say that Lion King was just such a bigger and more respected
More
movie
popular.
than Snow White was?
Yeah,
More popular?
I was gonna use that as an argument at some point, but I was like, well, what's the point? This is all
I don't-
subjective as well. I mean, like,
It's subjective. It's subjective.
you'd have to pull up data of like who likes what more.
All right,
But-
I'm glad that we finally got the Zegler argument out of the way on the stream.
Yeah,
I was
bro.
I was looking forward to doing this. Because I
didn't-
knew
I didn't even know we were
I
gonna
knew
do
it was
this.
just gonna be
I would have had my ducks in a
beating the
row.
fuck out of Damien.
I thought
You
we were
did have
just.
your ducks in a
I
row.
thought we were
You
just gonna
literally
have.
arguing about her the whole week. For
No,
3
but
days.
I would have done more for it. But I just thought it was that I thought that was like a group chat argument. I didn't know that we were gonna bring that over.
Wait, wasn't that a group chat argument that you brought up?
I don't even know how it was brought up, but maybe. I don't
Or
even
if-
think I brought it
Am I
up. Did
mistaken? Did he bring it up?
I'm in too many groups.
Yeah, it was because you FaceTimed us and said,
No,
I don't
we
want to be the Zegler
We had
defender.
already been talking about that. No, we'd already been
No, we
talking
were
over
talk-
text.
But what?
I wouldn't have just
What?
called you and been like, "Yo,
No,
I don't want to
because we
defend
started-
Zeckler."
What did we start talking on the? We started talking on the in the group chat because you originally messaged us about something.
I mean, I could look back, but what would I
Hold
have
on,
brought up? I
now
don't
I'm
know.
curious. Hold on, and we didn't even get to fucking the Kanye West interview today. We didn't even get to the Kanye West interview. That shit was funny. Okay, we're talking about.
You put it in there, motherfucker.
What did I say?
I did.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Hold on. No, maybe you didn't. Oh shit! There's a lot.
Yeah, here's the goal posting messages.
Oh,
Goalpost
bro, the
moving.
goalposting pissed me off. I was like, how am I goalposting moving? What is that?
The whole argument was just a goalpost shift.
How?
No, I
How?
posted a thing about the son, the writer's son, or the producer's son.
Oh, okay. It was Corpse that started it.
Oh, okay.
Where's the message though?
I refuse any goalpost
here it is, right here.
accusations without definitive evidence.
I just came from the movie. It honestly wasn't that bad. I went in thinking it was going to be a 4 out of 10, and it was okay. It was a 6 out of 10. That's how we started. And then, well, that bitch is dumb as fuck. Don't you remember her going around saying how the white shouldn't have to be white, and the movie is about a strong, independent woman and
But also,
fuck
listen,
men?
I
Like,
wasn't
bitch,
even
shut the fuck up.
like I said, I wasn't even a big defender. All I said was this whole thing started because I was told by somebody who had followed her for years that this was all a joke. So I was like, all right, well, under that context, then it's a joke. Then why the fuck take it that seriously?
Hey, you know, it cost Disney a lot of money to make
Wait.
that joke. That's
It's all a joke.
Disney's
And then
shitting.
we
Oh,
fast
wait,
forward
here we
later.
go. Hold on. Go post movie.
We
Hold on.
fast
I'm
forward
gonna
later.
cut my mic off for this one. Hold on.
But she's defending herself against
I have
somebody
to-
talking about death threats.
No, wait.
So
These
you
are
joking?
okay. Now we're
Or are we
goalpost
making that
shifting
threat?
in real time. These
That's
are
a goalpost
two
shift. That
different.
was
These
just
are
a
two
goalpost.
different situations in which I'm talking about. When I'm talking about the joking is in context of the interviews in which he's talking about, oh, it's about a creepy guy who makes out with a girl who's asleep. That's the context of the jokes versus the defendant defending yourself on Twitter, which is a completely separate time. I'm not talking about that time.
But when she's saying the same things where she's joking in the same places where she's supposed to be serious, that's
These
where
are
the goalpost-
this is live action goalpost shifting.
That's
Fudge,
a
what are you
goalpost
talking
shift.
about?
That's what you are doing right now. You're saying,
I'm
oh, well,
not,
it's because of
though.
the context of where she's at. It's because she's on
No,
Twitter.
I'm
But it's
saying
because in an
she's
interview.
joking. What I was saying is that in these interviews, she was joking. I am not talking about the tweets or anything like that. These are two different things, and you're conflating the two. You're conflating the two because I'm not saying she's joking when she's on Twitter. I'm saying she's joking when she's in the interviews based off of somebody who has been following her for a long time. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's crazy. You got Corpse to make that arm movement twice in 2 weeks.
Just
Shit.
measure the floor once. Measure the floor once is all I'm
My
saying.
posts are staying where they're supposed to be. You're conflating two things, is all I'm saying.
Thank you guys for another episode of the Usual Tuesday podcast. Man, I had no energy in the beginning of this, but you guys allowed me the
Me
fuck
too.
up. Both
I have
of
to
you
go to
guys today.
bed.
I loved it. It was good. I know I gotta go. I gotta be up early too. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys. This was a fun episode. I know we gotta get back to like a hot takes episode or something, so we're not fucking arguing. So we're arguing over something funnier than
Sure.
some fucking young broad. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys to the community. Make sure you guys keep using code SAVE1 at checkout when you guys are visiting corpsecollection.com. Because listen, Corpse and I talked about it. We've seen the orders come in. There was a crazy amount. And you know what? Maybe we should only let it run for like a month or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about it. Limited. But I do got to give me some shorts. So make sure you guys use code SAVE1, the number 1, not 1 like how it's written right here. To the community, thank you guys. Love you guys as always. You guys stay healthy, stay happy. I love you. Keep smiling. We'll see you guys on the next one.
To all the wonderful people of the communities combined here that creates the Usual Tuesday podcast, I want to say thank you for joining us. Thank you, fellas, as always. Corpsecollection.com. Both these boys have their own promo codes, so hit them both up. Yeah. A lot of new things coming. Levity Live, Oxnard, California, May 18th with Moses Storm. I am hosting that fundraiser there. Please come check us out. There is going to be the first annual or inaugural Square Market, which is going to be a new market here in Oxnard that I'm creating. That opens up May 25th. Be on the lookout for that. As always, Big Corpse Collection, beastcamp.com, all that. Psalms chapter 56, verse 3. Whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you. Walk by faith and not by sight. Until next time. Bang.
That was pretty good. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching. I appreciate everybody here. That was a fun one. I like arguing, though. So it's fun. Listen, I got a little heated. Not heated like I'm actually mad at anybody, but it was fun back and forth. So I hope nobody ever thinks that there's bad blood between me or these two individuals here. It's always love. Even if we come from two different perspectives. But thanks so much, everybody, for watching, whether you're live here, whether you're watching on the playback, second now, or the whole thing. I do always appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
A lot of fucking
Peace, boys.
Peace out. Peace
Bye,
out.
boys.
Broskies. Alrighty, guys. Out there. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. I have to pee really bad too. Alright, thanks so much for it. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.